Riven Tides is here, and with it comes the Beachcomb event on the new Riven Tide map. Today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. It is full of traps, rewards and little tips and tricks, so you'll find it all here in this video. Let's get into it. First off, you're going to need to find the Dockmaster's detector to partake in the event. You can get it from the actual map itself. I found it in a shipping container, or you can get one in the first step of the Avian Alarm project. Now it is an item that you use, so you can equip it to your quick bar, and then you can see when you press down you've got the toolbar gauge at the bottom. This will run down the more you use it. As you walk towards somewhere you can dig, it will flash and the beeps will get progressively louder, and it will flash from green to yellow. You can use your direction to find out exactly where it's going, and once you're successful it will beep fully green and you can dig to find some loot. To unlock it through the Avian project, all you need to do is find a buoy on the beachfront, and you can see there'll be lots of birds. That's what you're looking for. I've already done it, but you'll get a prompt here to lay a bird cage, and that's the location on the map where you can find it. Lay the bird cage and then you unlock it. It does only work during the beachcombing event, so if you bring it into Riven Tides on a normal map condition or even a night raid, because that's what I was hoping for, it's not going to work. It only works during the beachcomb event, unfortunately. You can hold it down for 60 seconds in total, and moving doesn't drain the bar any quicker, and then when you're completely depleted it'll take 20 seconds for it to fully recharge. It also doesn't share the same utility bar with the snap hook, so you can bring two on a raid and use them independently and they're not going to affect each other's usability. So when you're all set up, run toward the beach on the map and then bring out the detector, use it intermittently until it starts beeping, and then move towards the beep until it flashes that green colour and is beeping really loudly, and then your dig point will get exposed. It's not too hard to get a hang of. If you're not getting any beeps going quicker, just keep looking about and listen for the beeps, and then just move towards when it gets progressively louder. The dig points can be trapped, so I've uncovered mines here, and they do a bit of damage, especially if you don't run away from them in time. They do even more damage, but if you're quick enough you can actually disarm it. If you press the disarm button as soon as it appears, then you can get away scot-free. Also, you can find ticks. Because it is a metal detector, after all, well, it's essentially a metal detector, you can find ticks when you're digging, so just keep an eye out for that. Make sure you've got a gun out rapidly, or they'll jump in your face, as you can see. Now let's talk about loot. So the loot varies greatly. I found a Terenti in this suitcase, which is quite nice to see. You can also find just generic bits, vegetation. I found an app resin here, wasn't very good. You have it. You can also find weapon crates, but the quality of weapons so far hasn't been great. I got a kettle, a stitcher, and then finally a Toro during the weapon crates. That's why I was hoping you could do it at night time to kind of increase those rewards. So, not amazing weapons so far. I'm hoping you can find a purple, but we'll need to wait and see. You can also find just generic junk as well, which isn't great. You can just oil, plastic parts, rubber parts. You can also find healing stashes as well, so the little crates full of bandages and things like that you can find. But a new item that they've introduced are these little boats, which will be required for the project. And you can also find trinkets and stuff like that. But I've managed to find 2 purple boats and also a gold boat. Now if you extract with these boats, it will tell you how much merit you can get for extracting with them. So for purple it was 50, and then for the gold one here you can see it was 250 merits. These will give you an extra boost to merits for the Last Resort reward pass that has came with the Riven Tides update today, and that will unlock the junior outfit along with raider tokens, and you can find extra bits in there as well. So the general gameplay look seems to be find your detector, go in during the beachcombing event, Search the beach, find your boats, extract with them, get the merits to complete that last resort, and then the project as well will also require boats to progress. So it's all about finding these boats with the detector, and that's pretty much what you need to know about the event in total. The rewards for the project itself aren't the best, to be honest with you. You can get a heavy metal blueprint, some surge coils, raider tokens, and that's going to cost you tick pods, canisters, things like that. Then the next stage you'll get an anvil splitter, and you're going to need blue boats for that along with comet igniters. And then you need vaporizer regulators and purple boats to get the face cosmetic, and also you can get a key for the Panorama Azoro's suite. And then finally you need a turbine compressor and the gold boats to get the birdhouse cosmetic, a new emote and an acoustic guitar. So it's very much like the Hurricane event, to be honest with you, except the rewards are more tied in with the last resort reward pass and then the avian project as well. Everything that you're doing is to find boats, essentially, to tie back into these two things, whereas the Hurricane event had a lot more rewards straight off the gate, because I remember my first Hurricane event I was getting purples and I get the Bobcat blueprint and the Tempest blueprint within 2 games. From what I've played so far of the Beachcomb event, it's not as rewarding as the Hurricane event whatsoever. I think the new map itself is beautiful. It completely changes the scenery, and Embark are amazing at picking their sceneries for the maps. A beach event for a beach map makes sense. The map is beautiful itself, and there's lots of nooks and crannies that you can find stuff in. The Arc Turbine as well is mental. My first encounter, which you're watching here, it kind of acts like a bombardier, but it shoots like an electric field at you, so shields are completely useless against it, and it's also lays mines all around it. It seems to appear in the map at the 15-minute mark. About halfway through the match, you'll actually get 2 of these vaporizers spawn in at different points of the map, and then it will land, sprawl their mines all around them, and then if you try to engage, it can actually get up, float about, and shoot these bombardier lightning bombs at you. Very, very dangerous, but very, very fun. I can't wait to look into it. So I'm going to be doing a turbine guide as soon as I possibly can, so keep your eyes out for that this coming week. Let me know down below what kind of loot you're finding when you're doing this event. Has anyone came across any purple gear, any good weapons, things like that? Let me know down below, as I'll be very interested to see what kind of loot we can get from the Beachcombing event. That's all from me. Hopefully you find this video useful and it gives you a good head start for the Beachcombing event, before you can work your way to get that last resort project completed as well. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, as it greatly helps me out, and if you want to see more from me, then please be sure to hit that subscribe button for more Arc Raiders content. Thanks very much for your time, I appreciate you watching. All the best, cheers.